stand a chance to win a trip for two to Spain to watch Real Madrid live in action with Nivea Man SA. Buy any Nivea Man deep product and enter *120 *607 hash to stand a chance. You can explore the sights of Madrid. You will have a training session at the Real Madrid training ground and a tour to the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Terms and conditions apply. The competition starts from the 1st of March to the 30th of April 2023. It is going to be powered by World Sports Betting. It is gettimes.co.za. Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Belouizdad 1. On aggregate, that's 6-2. Mamelodi Sundowns have qualified for the semifinals of the CAF Champions League. After being knocked out in the quarterfinals almost consistently every single year for the past 3 or 4 years, they have now jumped that hurdle. They are in the semifinals. They will play Wydad Casablanca from Morocco in the semifinals of the CAF Champions League. Junior Khanye, our analyst, you saw the game, sir. What did you make of the game? Yes, sir.
Justice.
Steezy.
Utrax. Nevisitor yethu la. Ngibulise Benedict Sovilakazi. Bafethu kunjani keep on supporting TV fighting no one trying to fix South African football.
Nabafaza studio.
Sure Utriz.
Niza nabafaza studio.
This is police made man mfethu no. I made you got trees mfethu. No
uyajola kanti uyayazi umama akubo uyajola.
Kimsadi mbutse ngikhuleko kimsadi.
Mama uyayazi ba uyajola. Does your father know that you are dating? Aribile wamcava.
Is his wife?
Mamelodi Sundowns, easy peasy. It was always going to be like this, of course. The only way that Belouizdad was going to win here was if they defeated Sundowns 4-0. That was not going to happen.
A very good defender, left centre back at Sundowns.
Abdel Monaim Potuel.
Potuel, yes. A very good left centre back. It's rare to get the left centre back in South Africa. Create balance at the back, udlala nge-right foot at the back, umvala. Kuna lengwenya le dlala ngo-left. I think this is the type of the game bebamsanela wona.
Yeah.
Bengizibuza ama-question. Very easy, uhandle pressure. If it hit like a glove, bampreparile ngama-game ethu. A clever coach does that, in fact. I'm prepared to understand how you play.
Yeah, actually they took him time to play him.
Yeah.
You just watch this game, watch how we play as a defender. You don't have to kick the ball away in our system.
Yeah.
You have to pass the ball.
They're comfortable, very physical as well, but he knows when. Understanding at the back, right. Udbangamdlalisa bukele. Kumncedile and kula magame ethu ukuthi bamlahlele la uDStv Premiership la beba draw. I think imncedile ukuthi afika settlile adlale nomvala. I create balance at the back, umvala udlala ngo right left center back kulomjita lo, and today uRulani Mkwena, I think he came to this game game management. He never wanted truly speaking to win. And he unbekane right wenza lokho. You've got 3 best midfielders in the country, very comfortable on the ball, variety game. Badlala ngendlela ezihlukene, ngikhuluma ngomshishi Mbule, Neomayema very skillful, very quick. Ikwazi ukudlala off the ball. Mshishi is more of a thinker. I understand Mbule is more of a thinker. And then Nomkwena naye whereby was with a policy game. And beku easy ukuthi kube ne game management if unabantu technical, they're very good, skillful as well. And if they want to go forward, it's very easy. Bakwazi create a chance. You don't have to tell them. So these people, they can think themselves good now. It's coach TSC keep tip order for game management. We won 4-1. I think they won this game in a first leg. This team would allow Sundowns. Sundowns, they were too good for them. With the correct 4 goals. Sundowns very, very good, especially away. Even actually Bonagele. This team, there was between them and Towns. It's like being a quarter final, being at the group stages in Kulego. For me, you can't be so loose with Sundowns, especially.
Maybe let me say this. That's actually the benefit of the system you care for. Go to number 1 work group. udlala number 2 in your group. So that's sometimes the benefit is that you're going to play the runners-up of the second leg. Maybe if they were playing against another winner, of course it's going to happen in the semi-final that they will play teams that are tougher. But at the quarterfinal stage is the benefit. That's why you need to win your group. You're going to be number 1 in your group to play number 2 in a different group. So that was good.
The reason I'm saying the 6-2 aggregate score.
Yeah, that's a huge score.
You see, it's not easy. And the Sundowns, that's how strong they are. But it goes with the quality of signing, especially this is in my Nkuleko. Some people in a game management, it goes on the type of players, your philosophy. Today, I don't think Sundowns, if they were not comfortable, they might keep tight shape in terms of no security ball with the club mark. If funny ball, I get tired. Because they never made 4 touches, this team. Sundowns, they never created so many chances because of shape. They were marking too much. Game. Sundowns changing indlela abadlala ngayo. Ngendlela Sundowns edlala ngayo. Ngoba Sundowns what they do mabaphethe ibhola bavale ground. They hardly go wide. Mbule, Mayema, Mshishi abayi wide. Mdiba ikuba option yokuqina. You see the goal lebalikorile. I think it was a cross, yes.
Yeah, it was a corner. So both goals that they scored were from a corner.
Yeah,
first leg.
Yes. No,
this was a corner as well.
Yes.
It's Sundowns goal. Which one, the second one or the first one?
I think the first one.
I can't remember the first one. Who scored the first one? Zwane?
Yes, it's Themba Zwane.
Oh yes, it was Themba Zwane.
Pega move iqalwa umshishi in the middle. Udlala iqala Mbule. It gives to Mshishi. Mshishi udlala kuneo udlala la modern white. Balibuyisa kumshishi umshishi uyahamba uyosikorela. They hardly go wide. Amagoli abo kuba option yokuqina to go wide. And ilento bengisakutshela ngeidentity, if ne-identity ukora ku very easy ukuthi ukora create ama chance and score. These people they vary, they go wide sometimes. And if they go wide, I think by practice they square pass kuba nama option amaningi eboxini. You hardly see ukuthi basingela uthi umuntu. So the team today they didn't come to the party in the first leg. They are no way to kuba bangaba nearer to Sundowns standard for me. Truly speaking, Kulego, in all departments, because the team, the Sundowns, what they did, Bavali ground, if they lose the ball, the Sundowns, they still nearer to each other. Who is good balwina ngoba lebantu laba bakwazi ukudlala ku tight situation. Mabamba ibhola bathi barana ngalo 2 meters Sundowns elwina. So besilidlala Sundowns bal circulate and then they play behind them. It becomes a problem. So well done to Sundowns. I think whoever participated, even Namasapo Abumkulisi comes in, Deruk as well, Magangena, yes, Serino. A compliment. The couple, I think you need to look ahead. Okay, sharp. What if a man just push to who can I bring, especially Gule Tempe game? Bazo Konana. Good quality. They hardly lose the ball. Mabuye pension your band and go out fun to game. So, when I'm mistaken, prove it point. But to simplify into no cover my distance, lose it compliment to them. So yamba quality. Yeah, compliment to Mr. Mkwena Roland Somniga. I think his team today but responded very well. Game management, the score goals, goal number 1, beautiful goal. It's how South Africa should play. For me, we are parat. We've got skillful players. Why may they say white? So now my player more in charge. Compliment to Mshishi, Uneo Mahema. Also Mbule. Ugenzi kuchopi is for a coach, thinking for the coach in the middle, but solve a problem for a club. You need thinkers here, and definitely show no cavity sense from Fanalo, Mkwena, special defensive holding midfield. This is what we as fun we born. Compliment to this team, Gule Namslanje, I badle and well deserved. I mean, this team is out of the blues. I don't think they deserve to score in this game, especially today. It crossed Sundowns, I think, less of concentration. But after this team, yambile bagi pass. But bagi pass against who? These people, they know how to move off the ball. They play off the ball actually. Without the ball, and they counter the tempo of the game. They high, delay. they don't rush ababamba abantu ngamathi counter breaks counter attack when it's necessary yabona mhlambe kwi-set piece kuyiloko ikhona kick sele umuntu oyi-1 yes maybe ngisafuna ukuyibona they don't do that often mhlambe badliwa 2-1 but usually abalandeli bona at the back abalandeli mhlambe i-team iyalida bese bona abalandeli they scoring first kube i-team elandelayo so compliment to Mamelodi Sundowns. This is the high standard of football but disappointed mina Nkululeko ngo-referee especially wamele kube ne-VAR if u-referee bazombiza lapha okay sharp kuthatha isikhathi they should have called for me bemele ngabe noma ngabe minute 30 minutes latest or a minute full and then they call him kubemele lapha bameboma 3 minutes before bambiza even going there as a referee I don't think he was interested uye lapha azi ukuthi decision yakhe yini going there ubukele le VAR bakhaba ibhola la higher and then they kicking this person here in the box it's a penalty. So if it was maybe ukuthi kuyocheckwa mhlambe more of offside they were supposed to draw a line straight ukuthi and then
to show us ukuthi
so
this player is offside if basho kanjalo
him ama official yakhe uyaphikisa and then uza nententsha that nobody thought of because if he says offside mhlolo lo ureferee wenze mhlolo
uyibona kuphi offside
I mean where uyibona kuphi offside so ureferee bekathi angazi ukuthi unfortunately udlala ne team very very good they never azange ba stop indlela ukudlala
yabona kwari yami ukuthi there's a semi-final and there's a final and if this is allowed to happen it's going to happen again in a bigger more consequential game kusho ukuthi njengoba yenzekile namhlanje that we all saw that someone was kicked it's in the box there's nothing else to see but the referee looks at it and says whatever the fuck he said I don't know what he was saying but that was it didn't give a penalty. Now kusho ukuthi in another game we must expect the same thing.
Ngizitshela ukuthi DStv Premiership yenza ama blunders. This thing ya expander. I think abo Premier League, abo Champions League ngikhuluma le Europe. Mafabo UEFA. Abo le Champions League World Cup whereby VAR they do
bayasibonisa ukuthi ispana kanjani VAR in the World Cup they showing us how you should use it.
Yes, and the referee sometimes I change it because of they call him to come and watch. I change the situation. Lo namhlanje wenza umhlolo. Yabo but ethina man I wish uNkulunkulu asipha amandla sishintshe man.
Ingakho ngithi even this thing yabantu ukuthi they want VAR in PSL akumelanga sicabanga ukuthi just because there's VAR abantu bazokwenza into right because it's still the referee's decision is final. Bazombiza lapha ishaya isandla ayibheke ishaya isandla athi it's not a penalty.
Azi ukuthi uyothini.
Yes.
Going there knowing ukuthi already noma bangathini these people bangibiza mar many decision yami is not a
yeah so it's like it's showing us what is going to happen next year abantu bekhala nge-VAR ukuthi they want VAR people are cheating with the screen to everyone millions of people were watching today's game he sees the screen someone is being kicked and he still says it's not a penalty
and then the African that's why kuzoba nzima ukuthi we end up competing with these countries especially amanye when it goes to bigger stages World Cup Confederation before the trophy before World Cup Confederation Cup kuzoba nzima especially Nkululeko we need to be honest let me talk about domestic very big trophies on a World Cup these are trophy lawo Europe countries that they participate it's going to be very difficult for us if kwenza kanje Africans we need to be honest we can't lie man kule game shortcut ayifuneki I mean, we've got talented players in Africa. We need to be honest. Once we can do things properly, I believe Egyptian they used to do that. We're talent Egypt for me previously. If I watch about Egyptian previously, Exadala Ingwenya Bonabo Putrika, whereby things they were coming all right. Especially about Nigerian, one of the top individual talent things I bugili Nabu Zimbabwe one talent. But if we take this way, if I plan to go I think players you see people told good and yabatata as usual. Semifinals ngayibona abanye abantwana baphume people who doesn't deserve good bahambe baqhubeke bese bayiwina we thinking that they are good but you told ukuthi they're not going to fulfill you understand ama careers sengikhuluma nango ukuthi mhlambe progress ngama career wabo
bashaya na Club World Cup because if you win the Champions League you go to Club World Cup they beat you 5-0 there because you don't deserve to be there
because truly speaking lapha ngithi manje akunaskele there's proper players yabo ezingisho Africa con talent even South Africa there's too much talent but yabona if senza song eskelem is not gonna work I'm very disappointed njoba ngisho mina uphendula I thought DStv Premiership ephethe lo mhlolo so but lo ngibone today I mean, it's a daylight robbery.
Yeah. Sonke sibhekile nje. We just say there we can all see it.
Urepresent nenye into esingayibhekanga sonke. I'm not too sure makayibukela uyothini. And uhlazo, we need to be honest, embarrassment. And well deserved, unfortunately, fortunately ukuthi Sundowns the very very good side, yabo. Noma ngabe bekayenzile, abanye bebo drop inhloko ba busy ba phoku referee benzene ebenchini ba shout tholakala coach red card. If you believe in your philosophy, if you do things right at training, you've got proper scouts, analysis. This team, they've got a better structure than anyone in South Africa. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's Mamelodi Sundowns. Easy peasy. They go to the next round then of the CAF Champions League. That's the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League. We've been working. It's already May, actually. We've been pushing throughout the season. You know, when you start feeling tired, shooting these videos, you know what we've been pushing. So there's like a few matches left in the DStv Premiership. There's the Nedbank Cup, of course, next week. And then there's a semi-final in the CAF Champions League. So we're almost there. Everyone is fatigued. We've been watching the same season for 9 months or 8 months. We're almost to the end of a lot of competitions. The CAF Champions League is towards the end too. We come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. TS Galaxy host Orlando Pirates in the DStv Premiership. And then on Monday, Kaizer Chiefs, I think, are playing against Solos Football Club. It's a public holiday on the 1st of May. Solos Football Club against Kaizer Chiefs at 3 p.m. will be here as well. It is GTV, it is Good Times, World Sports Betting.